Creativity in teaching. How we can bring creativity in our teaching. As a teacher, we need to look at two things. One is teaching methods, and secondly, teachers' behaviors. If we improve these two and use such methods and behaviors that foster creativity, we make our teaching a creative one. Let's see first that what is creativity. Creativity has four elements. Three are internal and one is external. And first one is domain of field expertise. As a teacher, we need to make sure that the topic which I am teaching or the subject which I am teaching, I have a mastery, knowledge and skills, theoretical and the practical one. So I'm confident that I can deliver that content. Secondly, we need to look at, in terms of creativity skills, what are the creativity skills, processes or tools? Divergent thinking is one of the key here that makes our teaching creative. Divergent thinking is about making multiple responses, answers, ideas or solutions. So you need to diverge. So if there is a question, I need to look at or find multiple answers, multiple solutions, ideas that I can present, multiple ways, and then I can use different combinations to see that which one would be appropriate for this situation. The third one is about the motivation. The person who is teaching as a teacher must be encouraged, confident, and his interests or urge must be there to be a teacher. If I do not have interest or motivation for the teaching profession, how can I do a good teaching? And these are the three internal factors of a human, and the last one is environment. Environment are two of types. One is the social and the other one is physical. Social means that as a teacher, how I interact with my audience, learners. So is it going to be the encouraging one, confident, positive, and whether it is going to be the insulting one or going to be negativity prevailed. The second one is physical. Physical means that you have a conducive environment where you work in terms of environment, whether it is summer, winter, whether it is the resources which you are looking for, it is given or not. So if these are the four things are there, then we make our teaching creative one. When we look at it in terms of teaching as we have seen earlier, that it has two things. One is the teaching methods and the other one is the behaviors of the teacher. So we need to reflect these four elements: expertise of the domain, creativity skills, motivation, and the environmental factor, inculcate in our teaching. So teaching, we need to see that which teaching method I'm going to select. So it is about inquiry-based learning. We need to find what such teaching methods and techniques that foster inquiry. Asking questions, making questions, finding questions, and finding their possible answers, solutions, possibilities. And if we do these one, so it means we are promoting creativity, and that is divergent thinking. Along this inquiry-based learning, there are different methods such as brainstorming is there, group discussion is there, question answer is there, storytelling is there, imagination is there, debates, assignments, projects. You may go and use any type of this teaching method that is suitable to your topic and the subject. So either it is a storytelling, either it is project-based learning, whether it is a imaginative technique you are using, or you are using brainstorming some. And this is not just single method you can use, a technique. You may use the combination of these. You need to see that which one is appropriate at what time. So according to the situation, use that technique and method as well. If we are reflecting in our content delivery using these techniques, so creativity will be there. We are fostering creativity there. Secondly, behaviors play a critical role in terms of our interactions with our audience. If we are positive, if we are encouraging, we are letting our audience to think, we are trying to guide them that master your knowledge and skills, domain expertise. We are giving the procedures and techniques that foster creativity, like divergent thinking, making different imagination, making different possibilities, and then experimenting, taking risks, so you can go on and see that which one is the better solution. Along this one, as a teacher, we need to continuously encourage the students, guide them, facilitate where they need it. We do not judge their work early, because early work is not complete. So let them do their full, and then you can go ask questions, then you can maybe the critical to their work, and then see that how that criticality improve their work. So we need to give positive feedback, so they are encouraged, they are motivated, and they stick with their task. They are taking risks and they are experimenting it, and they look at that what can be done in terms of improvement. As a reflection, you may go for the self-reflection, and as well as you can go for the peers, teachers, and as well as the larger audience evaluation as well. But remember, wherever you are, your positivity plays a key role. Your thinking activities will play a key role, which we call the imagination, and crafting possibilities, ideas, solutions, and then letting the learners that you can select any of the single possibility which is the suitable one in this situation, and that can give you the good results that will ultimately impact the entire process of your teaching. So remember, always work on your teaching methods. Use that is inquiry based, that is thought provoking, that promotes imagination, that promotes multiple ideas, not single. Do not read single article. Do not read just a single textbook, just single idea. See the ideas from multiple books, from multiple readings. You can go for the thoughts as well. So if you have multiple thoughts, you can select one which is the most appropriate one. Once time, imagine Einstein said that if I have given a question and given a 1 hour time, 60 minutes, I will spend 55 minutes on just understanding the question. Answer question is just in 5 minutes. We generally we do not understand the question. We do not see its links, associations, its scope, and as well as its impact. If we look at it and we guide our students, whether it is reading a passage, whether it is reading a story, whether it is a painting, whether it is writing a story or something different, remember, give them ample time that they can write and they can compose, they can draw, they can paint, and they can self-evaluate themselves that what is good, what is bad. And from your feedback is very, very important, and that must be positive, directive, that what you can do to improve this work. If we move like this one, our teaching would be highly creative. And in teaching, your feedback is critical. you guidance, you sport. These are all wonderful things. If as a teacher we pay attention to these one, our teaching would be creative. Whether we teach Islamic studies, Urdu, English, social studies, history, computing, physics, or any other subject. Whatever the subject we teach, we will be the wonderful in our teaching.